Welcome back everybody. TheProSpartanGamer here with Mr. Spartan, the 18-year-old for Somerset. Doing okay. Not sure, I think this is episode 44. Apologies if that's one out, but obviously there's been a lot of episodes now and it's hard to keep up with exactly where you are with them all. Next up, County Championship against Essex. We have the prying eyes of Australian clubs looking at us for potential import to their season. We need runs. We certainly need some runs in this one. Come on. Lancashire Stadium then. Somerset sitting second in this Division 2, the County Championship, with a good chance of getting back up to Division 1 here in Season 3 of our career. Essex have decided to bat first, so we will be simulating because we never get a look in at bowling for some reason. I know we're not an all-rounder, but we hope we could turn our arm over a little bit. But Para and Mickleborough scoring runs. James Foster going to score some runs again. And Bettini. Tyrone Mills, he's going to be tough to face on there. Obviously he's left Essex in real life. And Essex have knocked up a decent total of around 270. How soon are we batting? And who are we up against? In we come then. Average of 14.5, just over. We want that to be up near the 20. And there's a spinner. Probably Monty Panesar on straight from the off. That's annoying. Didn't want that, that's for sure. We're off and running on the first ball. That was a real wild one for Monty. So off the mark against a spinner. Probably going to be Mills or Bettini or someone here. No one out over there. If he does drop it short. It's nice when you can see a gap in the field, it really is. Got hold of it pretty well. Definitely 2, might be 4. No, only 2. It's good enough though. It's nice to get a few runs off early hours, because we're going to be struggling to get him off Panesar. If we can get a few here from this end, it'll be very nice indeed. Yeah, it is Bettini. Should be 2 more. Might be 4, but I don't think we quite got it. Didn't feel right. 2 more. Might move the fielder. I just had to check. They might put someone out there. No, they still haven't. Timed that one better. I think that might be 4 this time. It's a full toss. No, they still got out there and stopped it. Some quick people out there. They've really got some quick fielders. I thought that was for sure 4. Didn't go, but it's another 2. We like to deal in these 2s. Man's out there this time. And it's only a single. It's a start. We move on to 8. And it's a decent start. So I think we're probably facing Panesar again, aren't we? Yeah. Be careful here. Clipped it away. We'll get the single. We'll be glad to get off strike really early on in the innings. Panesar's a bit of a mystery spinner. Mystery on and off the field, unfortunately. Hopefully it's Bettini again. Yes, it is. Is there anyone out there? Yeah, they've got 2 men out there now. Pretty good field. Big gap through the covers. We'll have to try and look to work him really. Or obviously straight is an option. Should be 2 there. We run hard. Come on. Double figures again. Seem to get a lot of double figures. That's a lovely shot. I think that might be 4. Felt good off the bat. No, it's only 2. Can't find the boundary here today. Thought we'd hit that pretty well. Oh, we've gone wide. We feather edged it. Definite big edge there. Should have worked it to the leg side. Got carried away with the shot through the covers. We've gone cheap. That's disappointing, but that is a genuine dismissal. There's nothing wrong with that. We've gone. Let's just see it again. It's a big feather. Ball's moving about a little bit, I think. And Patini's got us. Edge through to the keeper. We've gone. What's that? 13. Unlucky for some. And unlucky for Mr Spartan today. Hopefully he can fare better in the second innings. Let's see how Somerset get on. Oh, feel we're close to a big score. We need one. We haven't had a big score. We haven't had 50 for a long time. Somerset's struggling. Needed 270. Don't forget to be in with a shout here. Going to be at least 130 behind. So we're now looking at a massive deficit here. Going to be chasing about 400 plus to win this game. We don't want to slip down the table here, but it's not looking positive. 349 to win, and it's Mills absolutely storming in.
He's taken the long handle to that, a big swing and miss.
Deep square leg out. Straight to him for a single. Somerset up against it here. Need something massive in this second innings to win this game.
1 run taken.
Will dent their promotion charge. They lose this. Need 355 to win. It's a big total. So Trestoffica's gone as well since we last faced. So things not looking good as we facing our wicket taker from the first innings, Patini.
No, he's dropped the ball.
That was nearly out. Got a feeling we nearly put it straight to him. I reckon that was dropped. I think that was a chance. Should have played it through the offside. I'm not very good at the cut. Let's have a look. Is that a life we've been given early on in this game? Patini coming in, bumping it into the surface. Yeah, would have been out of a catch to be fair. Wouldn't be surprised if it hadn't been pocketed the luck we're having. Clip that away, only a single. Somerset have a mountain to climb here. So in with Hildreth here. Taking charge a little bit, Hildreth. Tyrone Mills firing in. Happy to play him off a back foot. Just got to make sure he doesn't stick a Yorker in there. It's a nice shot. Should be 2. Comfortable 2. Into the space.
And a couple more runs.
Another good shot. Should be 2, might even be 3 if you can push it. Nah, it's just a 2. It's good enough. Obviously under the cosh here.
End of the over.
30 for 2, Somerset. So Hildreth bats out the whole of the last Patini over. And we're on facing Tyrone Mills again. Round the wicket. Should be able to work him. It's only a single. It's a good field. 2 men straight. Hildreth batting like an absolute legend in with us. Absolute god amongst men. He's in, I think he's got about 28 off not many. He's at a couple boundaries in that over. He's pushed the score on a little bit. We're just in doing okay here. Just dropping anchor a little bit. 45 for 2. Want to see the field. Men out there, men out there. No one through the cover area, but difficult shot. Pushed it away for another single. We're happy to let Hildreth do the lion's share of the score, and there he is, 28 off 18. We've got 8 off 11. We are dropping anchor really. So Hildreth carrying on his merry way here with a very good knock. We're just dropping anchor, and we're quite happy to do so. Patini on again. We can't really see a way of where to hit him through that cover area, but we've got to be careful for the feather edge. And there it is. Just spoke about it, trying to work him through the covers, and we're out identical to the first innings, except for this time it's gone to slip, and that is a big, big disappointing end here. Trying to stay there with Hildreth. Didn't have a go at anything, and we've gone, and this championship match has been disappointing. We've only amassed 20, and we are out again. Real disappointing end. Hildreth, no doubt, is the one who's going to carry on the fight. Hildreth still going on his own luck. Out for 84. Myberg tries to hit some runs. He's still going. Myberg, it was 300 they needed. They've lost. They come up just short, I think. Yeah, Essex have beaten them by 65 runs. And we've not contributed at all to that, which is very disappointing. So it's another county championship game then against Gloucester. Hopefully we can fare better in this one. Has that affected our... No, it's not affected that at the moment. But it's going to if we don't score some runs soon. That's for sure. So Gloucester, Somerset need to get back in the winning ways. Draw against Northampton when they should have won. Lost comprehensively to Essex. And now they're coming to the Sussex Oval, which I always think looks a little bit like Trent Bridge, which I'm quite like Trent Bridge as a cricket ground. So happy to play here. Just want to score some runs. Really need even a couple 30s would be decent in one game. We've just gone off the boil a bit here. Let's see how many Gloucester hit. They're doing okay. Howell with 100 there, coming in at number 7 or 6. They're going to get 300, which is a reasonable effort. And we come then. Average not moving after that last game, which was disappointing. Spinner straight on, which is disappointing as well. Real lollipop of delivery. It's just that house go bloke. I think he's difficult to get away from memory. Yeah, it is. That's a nice shot though. Very nice. Only one. Just take the one. Keep the strike. See what's coming from the other end. We'll be facing another spinner. Spinner all around here. Don't like it. Do not like coming into spinners when you're looking to make a score, that's for sure. We have had 13 overs, I suppose, so Trestoffic and Compton have done something right. Just leave that. It's miles outside. It's not going to hurt anyone, that one. Wide end. Might have to use our feet here early on. It's risky, but may have to. May have to indeed. Didn't get hold of it. Luckily we got away with it. And we're going to be out, missing a straight one. Bad run of form continues. Got away with it. Must have just pitched outside leg. We really have got away with one there. We're out next ball. We've lollipopped it straight up. We can't get a run for Toffee at the moment. And the poor run continues. We are in a dire state here. Real disappointing. Hate coming into spinners. It's happening too much at the moment. Doesn't give us a chance to get going. And we're out cheap yet again. Does happen though. You do get rough times as a batsman in the season, and we're just going through one of those at the moment. Hildreth doesn't ever seem to have one. He's knocked up another 60. Somerset, it's not a good total though. Gloucester's lost early wickets, but they're going to be on even par by the look of it. Not going to be a lot in it after the first innings here. They may have a slight lead. TheProSpartan coming in. He's 3 really poor innings in a row now. It's 303 to win for Somerset. It's another big ask. We're not facing, we're in with Compton. We are facing, and once again it's spin. Not what you want to see. Once again we haven't middled it. Really struggling here. Trying to get something going here. Trying to hit our way through into a bit of form, I think. Not timing the ball at all at the moment. Like I say, really struggling. It's a nice sweep shot and we'll get off the mark of a single. Probably spin from both ends as well with Gloucester, which we don't like. Makes it even harder, really. That is a great shot. That's the first ball we timed like that for a long time. And it's 4 runs. That might give us a bit of confidence. We really nuked that one. Struggling to find form here, but shots like that will bring it back, there's no doubt. We've whipped that fine, it's only 1. Real struggle against these spinners. To get anything going. Just, it's risky there. Really risky. Went and then come back.
The last ball had the batsman in all sorts of trouble. Can he find a thinner edge this time? The bowler would be encouraged by that. A huge swing and miss outside the off stump.
Can't get house go away at all. It's a full toss. Flicked it away quite nicely. Gonna have to push here. Oh, I think we've run out. It was never 2. Took the chance. Just our luck at the moment. It's a direct hit from the boundary. Things going from bad to worse here in episode 44. And we've gone for 7. What a throw from the boundary. If I hadn't hit, we would have been home. Christ, he absolutely nuked the stumps from the boundary. We've gone cheap. Not even in the shot, but by the time he claimed it, we would have been. That is bad luck. As our luck continues, and 2 awful championship games here on the spin. Still, hopefully it'll be Pro 40 next, and we'll be able to get something going. That's what we're hoping. There's no way Somerset were going to get to that total, and Gloucester have won. There's 2 defeats in a row for Somerset. Wheels falling off their wagon for promotion back to Division 1 here. We'll look at the table in a minute and see what game's up next. Pro 40 v Glamorgan, that's good news. Selection status, nothing's changed there, which is good. Let's see where Somerset are in the championship table after they're still holding on to second, but only just. Runaway leaders Worcester there, as you can see, and it's a race between the next 3 or 4 clubs to see who can get second place for sure. Somerset with a bye in the next round of it as well, so that means people will get closer. They may well not be second when we come to playing that next. Anyway, let's crash on with this Pro 40 against Glamorgan, and we're desperate to find some form and some runs from somewhere. Back at our home ground, I haven't been here for a long time, and it's quite nice to be back actually. Got fed up with playing here early on in the season, but it's nice to be back somewhere friendly when your form's bad. And Somerset are batting first, and we just need to get some runs, and we need some good boundaries early on or something to get us going. That's what we need really. We're going to be in quite early. We don't want to be facing spinners straight away. Glamorgan do have a lot of spinners, that is the problem. Koska and the like. But it's not a spinner on first over, which is nice. Gives us an opportunity perhaps to try and do something. First ball's clubbed straight to mid-off. Spartan in his worst run of form for a long time. That's for sure. It's a nice shot. They'll pick up 2. It's home ground here. Place he grew up netting when he was youngster. He's off the mark with a couple. Allenby. Last ball the over. Nice shot. Might be 4. Is 4. Great shot. That's a good fillet. To get a 6 off the first couple balls you face. That's a nice start for Mr. Spartan. He'll be pleased with that. That is the start he wanted. But it is spin from the other end, which is something that he's going to have to be careful against here. Spin has got him out a lot lately. Don't want to be getting out to Costa already. We've clipped that one nicely. Single and off strike. Trestofik's off the over. Hopefully we've got Allenby again. Let's have a look at the gaps. Deep mid wicket. Cover is definitely the scoring area, but we've got to be careful. We're timing it better already in this little knock, but still early days. Nice shot. Should be 2. We push hard. Push, push, push. Don't want to direct it over there again. What an easy in. Easy home this time. Good stuff. Comfortable running there. We missed a bloody straight one. I bet we're out. Might be too high, but I'm sure we're out. Lucky to get away with that. Trying to work a straight one. There's a life, and we've driven that one through. That was the sort of thing we're getting out to recently. Missing the straight one for the clip. So we're lucky to have got away with that. I think we've just survived on height. Very lucky indeed. Beautiful shot. Straight as an arrow down the ground. Has it got enough on it? No, it's just 2 more. But we're still in, and that's the main thing here. 13. We've been out on 13 a few times lately. It hasn't been lucky for us. Hopefully not today. Trestofik clubbed Murray Goodwin for 4 boundaries in that over. His first over on to replace Koska. And now we've got Gareth Rees on. What's the field then for this dogger? Still the same really. So it's a cover or straight if we're going to have a go at him. Glorious shot. Can we push 2? No, only 1. Shame. We'd like to have kept strike. Trezzy getting all the strike at the moment. At least we're off 13. So Rees managed to get Trestofik out in that over. Feather edge for 20, and Hildreth's come in and just like the run machine he is on this game has clubbed a couple boundaries straight away. We're on 14 and we're facing Murray Goodwin, I imagine. I think it's Murray Goodwin. Lovely straight drive. Has it got enough to beat the fielder? We're going to push for 2. We make 2 easy. Good running. It is Murray Goodwin. Another good shot. Should be another brace. Easy 2. No man at mid-off. To the leg spinner. Tempting to go for it, I tell you, down the track. And we have done. We've got hold of it as well. It's 4 runs. Into the 20s, which is nice. Nice feeling to get there. Been a while. Fairly safe shot with the man not at mid-off. I mean, they are faster fielders. He got round there quite quick from the other side, but there's no way he was getting that. Comfortable, really. Yeah. Might be 3 if we really go for this. Should be, really. Yeah, good running. Good running. 3 there. It's good stuff. Very leg side field for a leg spinner. There's no way you'd have had all those people on the leg side for a leg spinner. But they did, and we exposed it, and we're on to 25, which is good news. And Hildreth is out finally for under 50 in the game. He's gone for 8, as you see that wicket. Murray Goodwin there. He certainly hasn't used the L'Oreal face cream. Looking at his face, looks like he's been rubbing urine in his face all his life. It's gone real dry and crackly, old dog. And there you see, feather edge and out for Hildreth. Doesn't fail very often, but he's failed today. So this would be the first time for an almost long time that we have actually batted with Craig Keyswetter. We don't usually bat with Keyswetter. We usually out before then. Cat is going mad with his toy rat. We are facing Reese again, and we're going to have to try and work out where we're going to hit him. We'd like to go big against him, but we've got to be a bit careful. Whip that one away. It's only going to be one. Reese carrying on then the bowling here. Clipped it away. Going to be 2. Only going to take the 1. Not taking those 2s on after that run out in a championship game. It was so devastating for us. So still in with Keyswetter here. Trying to build something. Don't know who's going to be on bowling now. Let's have a look at this field then. Christ, is that no one at all straight anywhere? Or is there a man back there? Extra cover. There's no one else straight out tempting. Got hold of it again. This time we dispatched it into the gardens, into the vegetable packs for 6. That is a lovely shot. Murray Goodwin giving us some freebies here with the field, that's for sure. And we have said thank you very much. We will take these Buffy runs while they're coming, and we've hit it past the oak tree over the scoreboard. They put a man back there now. Wondered how long it would be before they did. Never mind, we got the 6 and we're into the 30s, which is a good effort for us. It's been a while since we've scored anything like decent runs, so that can't be out. That's missing leg, I'm sure of it. Went for the reverse sweep. Not a shot we play very often. There's a big gap over there and we're just looking to work it. Back to your basics, Anne, come on. Nice shot. Come on, there's 2 there. Easy 2. Good running. Good running. Good stuff. Waiting. Nah, that's missing. That's outside off as well. Crazy appealing here. We survived 1-6 and a pair in the over, which is good, but it's really slow from Goodwin, and that's got us in a bit of trouble. And we are facing Rees then. Let's have a look at the field. Give us a chance to look at it for once. Christ, there's no one out in the key areas. Out through there. We've got hold of it. Hopefully it's 4. And it is. Real thrash of the bat. Went aerial. Didn't really get hold of it as well as we'd have liked. I was worried about mid wicket. It was quite close to him. That wasn't anywhere near him. Safe as a house, really. Good shot. Good value. Still no one out there. Drop it short. Would be nice. Oh, we didn't get hold of that. Really didn't. We'd be better just smacking that rather than going for the modifier. Come on. Like that. We smacked that one without the modifier, and that's 4 runs. Takes us into the 40s and 43. Now come on, please, this time. Got to make it a 50. Been such a long time since we have. It's going to mean so much if we get there. It's a great shot. Murray Goodwin, we don't want to be facing him. He had us in trouble in the last over. Allenby's on from the other end. Oh, I'd love to get on strike now. We've lost Keyswetter in that over. We will now be being with Myberg, which is even stranger when this happens. He's got an average of over 50. Don't know who's on at this end. Got one ball left to face of Allenby. Murray Goodwin's on at this end now. Christ. Not what we wanted.
Charges the bowler.
We've got hold of it though. Straight off. Massive six. Right over the buildings. It's a big hit. That's 97 metres. We took him on straight away. There was no man back. And Spartan has smacked him into Kingdom Come. An absolute peach of a shot. Second six off Goodwin today. And that's a big one. That is one to take a photograph of and stick on your wall. That's massive. Come on. Whiting. 49. It's a big moment. Pressure's on. Feeling it, I tell you. So slow, Murray Goodwin. So slow when he tosses it up there to try and hit the ball. Struggling to get it away. Don't want to go for the big shot and get out. For we want to work the ball for the 50. And we have. We've got the 50 and more. Come on, there's two there. Come on. Great cricket. This is first 50 for a long time. Yes! Get in there, son. Get in there. Great stuff. It's a nice 50. Go on from there. Come on. There's the pitch mat. There's always nothing behind square on the offside. We struggled to score there. It was a shot we could really do with learning. But we're in. We've got our 50 and that's good. Can we go on and knock up some more? I really want to. We're on facing. Not sure who it is, whether it's Reese or who it is. Allenby head. Just be a single. It's a lovely shot. For one. That's for sure. I think if it's Murray Goodwin on again, we're going to have to take him on down the wicket. We're going to get out just sat there feather deviling. There's no one straight. We will take him on. There's no doubt about it. So slow. It's got to be the go-to shot. There isn't a man out there, is there? Is that a man out there? Can't see because Fat Boy Slim is in the way there at mid-off. Soon find out. Don't think there's anyone out there. We put it into the pavilion anyway. Lovely shot. It's a big six. Third of the day off Goodwin. Going to keep lollipopping up there. We're going to keep going. And we put it into the pavilion. Into the blue sky at night. Beautiful shot from Spartan. Just clears the rope and there's still not a man out there. Didn't get hold of it quite as well. We're going to have to scamper one. Never seem to be able to hit two in a row like that on here for some reason. But 59. One off of 60. We never got the 60 on this game before. Always been out in the 50s when we've got the 50. So that's good news if we can carry on going here. Come on. Yeah. 60 for the first time on DBC 14 with Mr. Spartan. Big moment. It's only 60, but it's something. It's little bits and pieces to build on. And Rudolph, the spinner's on.
Is about to start a new over. David, what information do you have about this player?
He can give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see if he can
Lots of spinning options here for Glamorgan.
And the ball is collected at extra cover.
Yeah, come on. tight run. Really was tight. It was a single in the end. Cool, that was tight. Didn't even look to see where it went, just ran. Luckily Moyberg was switched on. We are on facing Graham Wagg now then. What sort of field has he got? No one out over there. Loads of people in the cover area. That would have been a tight single. Really would. Tempted to go big over that side, but it's risky. Split the gap this time, hopefully that's 4. Definitely 2. And it is only 2. Still, we're into our 60s now. Which is nice to be able to say that. This time it's beat the dive and it's 4 runs. Great shot from Spartan. Runs continuing to flow here. Moves on to 67. It's a great knock. Those eyes in the Australian domestic leagues are looking. This ain't going to do his hopes any harm at all. He's playing a gem of an innings here. Facing the dollop spinners has not been easy though. Sweep comes out and it's a tight run. Don't know if he made it or not, Moyberg. It's a big dive at the end. Oh, he's out. Moyberg's gone. At least it's not us to run out. Moyberg looks back in disgust. It might be a shit in my lunchbox, in my bag, I think. It was... Thought there was a run really. Moyberg was slow. It was a great throw to be fair, and Moyberg's dive just not enough. And there's a run out, and Moyberg's gone, and we're in with Peter Trago. Peter, come on, Peter. Oh, he's bowled us around our legs. We haven't been able to get the slow player when we've gone for 67. And I'm upset we're not out having a go. We're out having a little flicky flu and it's bowled us around our legs there. Thought it was missing leg actually. Obviously just done enough to clip it really thin on the outside. Good knock though. Highest score ever so far in this series. So we can't be disappointed with 67 really. Got to take a positive from it. Somerset not doing well here with a poor score on the board. Luckily Spartan has hit 67 of them. There you see, nice 67 by him. Thomas is going to hit 61. Should be an easy win for Glamorgan though, which is not good news. Although wickets are falling. Did Somerset win that?
That's the end of this match. Somerset County.
Looks like Somerset might have won it, and they have. They've won another game in this Pro 40. And there is a chance of a man of the match for Spartan, unless someone skittled them out. And Spartan has got the man of the match with a 67 knock. That is fantastic from him. His second man of the match performance. And it's a big 67. And they've won by 73 runs. The score wasn't that bad actually, 209. That is not going to do him any harm at all. Man of the match, half century, run free. Loads of XP there from Spartan to end episode 44. Great stuff. We will have a look at the table. His average and everything else before we sign off a minute. Next up to Pro 40 again. You got that in episode 45. Let's have a look at the competition, how they're getting on now. Somerset have climbed right up there to 4th place. If they were to win this game and beat Hampshire, they'd only be 2 points behind Hampshire, in with an outside chance of doing something in this competition. They've won the last 3 in it, which is good stuff. It is good indeed. Let's have a look at the selection status. Getting attention still on those 2, and that knock we've just put in is not going to do us any harm at all. If we can back that up with another good knock now in the Pro 40 against Hampshire in the next episode, we must have a chance of getting selection. Let's have a look at our stats in the Pro 40 and that, just so we can see. Average nearly up to 20. We want it over 20 by the end of the season. Highest score should 450s now. Highest score, that one just recorded 67, and we've hit a fair few more 6s now. 7 6s, 3 in that innings. So we're getting a little bit more prolific at hitting the 6s, and a top score of 67 is great. 450s which is getting better in that form of the game. The averages in the other two are not great, and the first class is not great. It's only 14. We're hoping to get that over 20 this year, but we haven't. Could do with another 50 in that, really. We've got quite a few sixes in that, 14 sixes. Could do with an innings in the championship. I've had 2 poor innings in the championship last 2 times, but we are looking good after that 67, and that's a good episode, and that's a good way to end this episode 44. Thanks for joining me. TheProSpartanGamer back in form, and you've got another Pro 40 to look forward to against Hampshire in the next episode. Cheers, dudes. Stay safe, and I'll catch you very soon.